punta ho tayo sa minimum educational qualification. Magna Carta provides that ang magtuturo sa prep to elementary, kailangan may minimum educational qualification na nakatapos yan ng bachelor's degree in elementary education, BSED. Sa secondary schools naman, pinaka-minimum educational requirement ay yung may bachelor's degree in education or equivalent, or yung may bachelor's degree in arts and sciences pero mayroon silang minimum na 18 professional units in education. Pag college naman, ang requirement, kailangan may master's degree. Pag-employ sa Department of Education, under this Magna Carta for Public School Teachers, ang kailangan ho, mayroong minimum educational qualification, and at the same time, mayroong eligibility sa civil service. Pag mayroong eligibility sa civil service plus minimum educational requirement, pagpasok sa DepEd, sila ay regular ho ang employment. Isa lang ho ang exception dito. Kung ang applicant mayroong minimum educational qualification, kaya lang wala siyang civil service eligibility and in the exigency of the service, kasi kailangan talaga ng teacher nila at kulang naman yung applicant na mayroong civil service eligibility. Pwede hong i-hire ang person na may educational qualification na wala namang civil service eligibility. Pag-hire ng taong yun, ang kanyang status will be provisional in nature and for 1 year mag-undergo siya ng probation. Yung 1994, the Teachers Professionalization Act of 1994 was enacted. Dito sa Teachers Professionalization Act, nire-require ho na magturo ka sa prep, elementary or secondary education. Kailangan nakapasa ka ng licensure examination for teachers, and for those who pass the licensure examination for teachers to be duly registered and to get a license from the Civil Service Commission. Yung registration, kailangan valid certificate of registration pursuant to Section 27 of the Teachers Professionalization Act and a valid license under the same Section 27. Pag ang isang tao ay nagturo na wala naman siya valid certificate of registration and a valid license to teach pursuant to Section 26 and 27, they can be held criminally liable for violation of the law under Section 28. Ang penalty is 5,000 to 20,000 pesos or imprisonment from 6 months to 5 years or both at the discretion of the court. Abay, ang bigat ho, yung from 6 months to 5 years imprisonment. Yung eskwelahan naman, if you are going to employ yung hindi pa naman pasado sa licensure examination for teachers, wala valid certificate of registration to teach or a valid license to teach, the officers concerned of a school might also be held liable as a co-principal. Principal by indispensable cooperation. Nakakatipid nga yung ibang eskwelahan, baka ho maapektuhan kayo. Baka a case might be filed against you, including as against the teacher, for violation of this Teachers Professionalization Act. Kaya yung requirement ho sa Magna Carta na kailangan yung minimum educational requirement plus civil service eligibility, yung civil service eligibility na ito, kailangan ho yung pagpasa sa licensure examination for teachers at kailangan mayroong certificate of registration at saka valid license. In 2013, Congress enacted RA 10533, otherwise known as the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. Itong batas na ito, in-increase yung number of years sa secondary school, ginawang 6 years, 4 na taon na junior high school, 2 taon na senior high school. Dito sa batas na ito, nagkaroon ng exceptions to RA 7836 na yung requirements ng Section 26 and 27 ng RA 7836 na nagre-require na bago ka makapagturo, kailangan papasa ka sa licensure examination for teachers at magkaroon ka ng valid certificate of registration and a valid license to teach issued by the Civil Service Commission. Yung Section 28 ho, yan ho ang nagpo-provide ng penalty kung magtuturo yung isang tao na wala namang required certificates of registration and valid license to teach. Notwithstanding Section 26 and 27 and 28 of RA 7836 under Section 8 of RA 10533 nagkaroon ho ng 4 na exceptions sa requirements ng Certificate of Registration at saka valid license to teach. Ano ito? Ito ho yung mga faculty members na nagtuturo on a full-time basis satisfactorily na mayroon siyang bachelor's degree. Pwede ho magturo sa secondary school yung kanyang specialty or yung kanyang subject. Pwede rin mag-hire ang Department of Education at saka ng private schools, practitioners with expertise in their specialized learning areas offered by the basic education curriculum to teach in secondary level, provided that they are going to teach only on a part-time basis. Pangatlo ho, yung mayroon mga graduates ho ng technical vocational courses na they have been issued the necessary certificate by TESDA and that they will undergo in-service training. Yung pang-apat na exception ho, yung mga graduates ng science, math, statistics, engineering, music, and other degree courses with shortages in the qualified licensure examination for teachers applicants to teach in elementary and secondary education. Kailangan lang ho na within 5 years, papasa sila sa licensure examination for teachers and also pwedeng hong i-dispense yung pagpasa sa licensure examination for teachers if they are amenable to teach on a part-time basis only. So as a general rule, ang pagpasok ho ng isang applicant sa Department of Education na magturo as a national teacher, regular kaagad ho ang employment. Hindi siya mag-undergo ng probationary unlike ng itong mga private school teachers. Pagpasok nila, they will undergo probation for around 3 years. Marami tuloy na mga applicants, ang preference nila ay dun sa Department of Education. Nonetheless, ang problema lang na makuha sa Department of Education as a teacher, napaka-stringent ng requirements. Pag-graduate ka pa lang, na wala kang mga experience, wala kang mga training, masyado maraming points na you will not earn. Kasi ang cut-off period para malagay ka sa mga qualified applicants na Department of Education, 50 points.